All right, hello everyone. We meet again in another live stream. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining us from today. We meet in another Test Your English challenge. Today, we are going to go through a variety of exercises that will help you see how well you are improving in your English. We are going to cover different lessons, and through these lessons, I'm going to help you test your English in different domains like grammar, like vocabulary, like expressions, communication, etc. And of course, through these, you will get an idea about how good your English is. But before, let me remind you that you are watching Who English, a channel dedicated to learning English through stories. We believe this is a great way to learn English, which is learning English through context, learning English by exposing yourself to it, and learning English through a variety of very interesting topics. So I'm going to start today with a first exercise and the first activity that is very simple. But before we do that, let me please remind you to kindly like this video. You can just double click on the screen of the video to show some support to the channel. If you are new to the channel, of course, make sure to subscribe. You will not regret it. Your English will improve a lot through our channel. And finally, if you know someone who might need to improve their English, who is interested in learning English, don't forget to share with them, to send them this live stream or a link to the channel as a whole. So thank you so much for liking this video. Double click on the screen as I said before. Let's start with the first exercise, which is as follows. Can you guys confirm with me that the audio, that the sound is clear? Is the sound clear? Because I feel like I'm a little bit far from the screen. So the first exercise is very simple. I have two pictures for you. Well, it's one picture duplicated twice. And what is the challenge? The challenge is for you to find 5 differences between these two pictures. Find 5 differences between these two pictures. So this is the first one, and it is very easy. So 2 pictures, very easy. 5 differences, I think. They are very clear, very obvious. So this is a picture of a boat, but we are going to use this exercise to learn some English from the pictures, okay? So we are going to find or spot the 5 differences, and at the same time, I'm going to teach you some vocabulary related to these pictures. So can you help me? Tell me, what are the differences that you managed to spot between these 2 images? So it's an image of a boat, smiling. There are 5 differences, 5 small differences. Hello, Android, hi. Above the eyes. This is what I meant when I said that we are going to teach or learn some English through this. So you can see above the eye right here, this is what we call in English eyelid. Eyelid. Since I have you here, Android, can you please confirm with me that if the audio, the sound is clear, if the music is disturbing, if the music is too high, can you please tell me? Hello, Haidar, hi, how are you? Haidar, you can answer in Arabic, by the way. So, eyelid, this is what we call in English eyelid. So, Haidar, can you find the 5 differences. 5 differences. How are you, Haidar? I'm very happy that you are here. How are you? It's okay. How are you? So if someone asks you how are you, you can say I'm good, or I'm okay, or I'm fine. Good. There you go. There you go. Nice. So there is improvement. Okay. So here 5 differences. 5 اختلافات. Okay? 5 differences. So the first one, I think, okay, it's very clear. This is what we call in English an anchor. An anchor, right? So the first difference is the anchor, right? That's a very obvious difference. So the anchor is that piece of metal that boats and ships use to stop. Okay, they put it in the sand and the boat stops. We call it in English anchor. It's written with CH, but the CH is pronounced K. Anchor. Anchor. Okay, let's go back. So, the first difference, of course, is the anchor. What are the 4 other differences? My friend Android already found one, which is the eyelid. The mouth is also different. So in the first one, there is teeth, so the mouth is open. And in the second one, there is just a smile, no teeth. All right, so far 2 differences. What are the 3 other? The eyelids. So this is what Android said before, is this part over just that we close, this part that we close, this in English is called the eyelid, right? The eyelid. Let me share it with you again. It's the word eyelid. Okay. Anchor in front of the eyes, exactly. Well, that's not an anchor. Good. I see what you noticed. Very nice. So let's repeat again. There are 3 differences so far. The first one is the anchor. This is the anchor, right? The anchor is the piece of metal that boats use to stop. Number 2, there is the smile. In the first picture, the mouth is open. In the second picture, the mouth is closed. The first one is what my friend Android pointed out, the eyelid. So there are different parts to the eye. There is the eye itself. This part is the eyelid. This is the eyebrow. Right? So there are different parts to the eye. And these little hairs that I have in my eye are called the eyelash. So eyelid, eyelash, eyebrow, right? There is a lot of things. So eyebrow or the brows, the eyelid, eyelash, and of course the eye itself. Great. So Android noticed that there is also something in front of the eyes, and that's what we call in English the crane. A crane. So a crane, let me write it. A crane is a huge machine that sometimes we find in boats, and it is used to carry merchandise, right? So if you have something heavy that you need to put on the boat, we use the crane. It's a crane. A crane also, we can find it on land, not just on ships. We can find it on land. On land, it's used when we are building. That's a crane. Let me see if I can find a real picture of it. What is the other one? Tuna fish. Yes, sometimes we can use it to take a fish. Absolutely. This is a very good example. If you watch National Geographic, you will see that sometimes when they have a heavy fish, like a tuna, for example, they use a crane to lift. So let me show you a real picture of cranes. There are different types of cranes. But all cranes, we use them to carry things, to take heavy things. I'm gonna show you, let me just find a good picture, because there are a lot of pictures, but I need one which is clear. Okay, this is one. Let me see. So I think we found how many differences? Oh, we found four. We still need one. The thing above the head. Okay, so Android found both, basically all of them. Nice. I'm just looking for pictures of cranes. Unfortunately, the pictures are not that clear that I found. Android, my friend, can you please confirm with me that the audio is clear, that you can hear me well? I'm not sure. Yes, okay, thank you. Can you see a crane? Yes, this is a crane. This is what we call in English a crane. So a crane, you can find it in this example, in this picture, it's on a boat. But sometimes you can find them on land as well. Like this one, we found it in building site. When people are building something, they use this to take like huge things. All right, let's go back. So let us repeat. So there is the anchor, the smile, the crane, the eyelids, and finally this one where the steam goes out of. So those were the 5 differences between these two pictures. I hope you got to understand the idea of this exercise, because now we are going to move to the second exercise, the same exercise, but this one a little bit more difficult than the previous one. So let's go and see the next picture. So medium now. So now again, there is a picture repeated 2 times with 5 differences. Well, we wanna warm up, right? We wanna play a game, but at the same time, we wanna use some English. So we will try to use some English to describe the differences between these 2 pictures, okay? So this is a picture of space. We can see the Earth, the Moon. There is a rocket. Thank you so much, Android. And I enjoy spending some time with you every now and then. There are some clouds, though I don't know what the clouds are doing in outer space. There are stars. There is that star that's moving. That's what we call in English a shooting star. A shooting star. So let's see. There is a shooting star. There is a meteorite. All right. Again, 5 differences. So how is the weather where you are, Android? Cold, yes. I think it's cold all over the world. I think this year is exceptionally very cold. Here in Morocco, we had snow. We had snow in places that we never had snow before, and it's very interesting. Okay, so five differences between these two pictures. It's basically the same picture, but each there are two, like a couple of differences. Or let me make myself. Okay, the moon. The moon, yes. The first difference, of course, is the moon. You can see the face expression of the moon is different. That's number one. So the facial expression of the moon is different. In the bottom one, it's happy. In the first one, I think it looks like a little excited or something. Very interesting. What about number two? The second difference. So the moon, the face of the moon. Good. And as I said, we are not only playing the game, we are also learning some English as well. And I hope other people will jump into the chat and join us in hunting for the differences. I see a lot of people watching. I see at least 13 people watching, but I don't see much interaction going on. Cold and foggy on Instagram. So, okay, or Tigomari. I hope I'm pronouncing your Isabel. I'm gonna call you Isabel. So on Instagram, Isabel says cold and foggy. It seems we have moved to northern country. Where are you from, Isabel? What are you joining us from? And thank you for sending a message. I'm sorry if I don't reply. If I didn't reply on time, because I have YouTube and Instagram on different screens. So where are you joining us from? The spaceship. Nice. The spaceship, there is also a difference. I totally agree with you. You can see, see, I've already revealed one. There is a cloud that's different between the two pictures. There is the spaceship, absolutely. The spaceship, you can see its face in different directions. In the first one, in the second. And there is the shooting star. I just don't want to waste a lot of time. There is the shooting star as well. So that's what we call in English a shooting star. And well, the other thing is a meteorite. Meteorite. And you know what? It's always a meteorite. A meteorite is a rock. It's a rock that falls from space to Earth. It's a meteorite. A shooting star actually is also a meteorite. Stars don't fall that way. All right, so a meteorite. So I'm gonna write it down. So a shooting star and a meteorite. Let me show them. Okay, shooting star, meteorite. The Rock, that actor, yes, The Rock, and also former wrestler. He was an athlete before. Okay, so we found so far 4 differences. Can you spot the last one? What's the last one then? I'm from Barcelona, Spain. So Isabel says from Spain, other winters. Same here. I'm from Morocco. I think we are very close. And yes, the same thing in Morocco, Isabel. In Morocco, it's been like the last few years. It was quite hot actually in winter, but this year it's, as I said before, it snowed. There was snow in cities where no snow existed before. That didn't used to snow. The country on earth, very nice. I think that's Greenland. I think that's Greenland. I think that's the same place that Trump is trying to take over. It's very interesting that it's the thing this in here. Okay, I have actually one more that's difficult, but I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip it if you guys don't mind because I want to move to the more interesting stuff and start working on our vocabulary. So I'm gonna just repeat what I said before. So today it's another test your English by stream or go by and test our English. If your English is not that advanced, it's okay. You can learn some English. So you can use this live stream not to test your English, but rather to learn something. Of course, we will have a lot of exercises, and I hope that you will be engaged in the chat. I hope that we will have some action going on in the chat. What else did I want to say? Yeah, make sure, of course, to like this video. Just double tap on the screen, double click, a little double click on the screen. That's all we're asking for. That's all you can do to help this channel move on. Of course, if you can chat with us, if you can engage with us in the chat, you are helping yourself and helping the channel grow. If this is your first time, of course, watching this channel, make sure to like, to subscribe, make sure to share it with someone you think can benefit from our videos. Okay, let's go back. So first exercise, let me appear here on the screen. So now I'm going to show you some expressions. The first exercise is about expressions in English and what do they mean. I'm going to show you some sentences. I'm going to highlight one expression and you need to tell me what does it mean. So the first sentence is as follows. I was running out of time, so I skipped breakfast. I was running out of time, so I skipped breakfast. The sentence or the expression running out of time. What does it mean, running out of time? Does it mean precisely outside, having no more time, or waking up late? Which of these options is the correct meaning of I am running out of time? You can write for me 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. Like Android already did. So all Android said it's number 2. So Android says it's number 2. So Isabel, I think this is your first time watching us on Instagram. That's amazing. Number 2. So of course, number 2. So in English, when we say we are running out of something, I'm running out of time, I'm running out of energy, I'm running out of whatever, of motivation, for example, that means they leave me alone on YouTube. Exactly. Unfortunately. There is no one to, well, it depends, Android, on the day, I think. Sometimes there are a lot of engagement in the chat, but other times it's just you carrying this live stream. So as I was saying, if I'm running out of something, even if I'm running out of money, that means I don't have much more money left. So I'm running out of money, meaning I don't have enough money, or I don't have no more money. So running out of something. Turn down. So she turned down the job offer. Turn down. What does that mean? She lowered the salary. She said no to the job, or she applied late. What does the expression turn down? So the first expression was to run out of time. The second one is turn down. Why turn down? Number 2, Isabel, wonderful. Yes, absolutely. You are correct. 2 again, says Android. All right, let's review it. I'm going to spend a lot of time waiting. So She said no, of course. To turn down something, we use this verb, turn down. We use it with offers or job. For example, the company offered her a very nice job, but she turned it down. She turned it down, meaning to refuse an offer. So turn down is the second expression we talked about. Number 3. Again, for people who are just joining, I'm showing you some sentences. I highlight one expression. You need to choose the right meaning of the expression. And I hope you can get some courage and chat with us in the comment section. The plan sounds so good on paper, but no, not in real life. The plan sounds real good on paper, but not in real life. What does the expression on paper mean? In theory, financially, or illegal. So if we say that this plan, this idea that you just gave me, sounds very good on paper. What does that mean? Sounds good on paper. Sounds good theoretically, like in mind. Sounds good financially. That sounds good in paper, like in money paper. Or it sounds good, but it's illegal. Android says number 1 this time. Oh, the numbers are changing. All right, here let's check. Yes, absolutely. So on paper means in plan, like in theory, but in practice, that's a different story. Okay. It was, or he was very tired, but pushed through the meeting. He was very tired, but pushed through the meeting. He canceled it. He fell asleep. He forced himself to continue. Which of these correct meaning of push through? Push through something. Isabel says number 1 on paper, like for the previous one. Very long. Isabel, I believe this is your first time watching us, I think, because I've never seen you before. 3, of course. Yes, of course. So, if you push through something, meaning you force yourself to continue. For example, the lesson was very boring, but I pushed myself through, meaning I forced myself to continue going through the lesson. The live stream was not energetic, but I pushed myself through it because my friend Android was there. Okay, I will get back to you tomorrow. Like you are talking on the phone or you are talking through emails and you tell someone, hey, I will get back to you tomorrow. What does get back mean? To return to you, like I will come to you, I will answer you, or I will cancel with you tomorrow. So which of these is the correct meaning of I will get back to you? As I said, this expression I will get back to you, we hear it often in calls or on email, sorry. I will get back to you later. Hello, Mehder. Hi. 2, this time it's not easy. Really? Is it for real? It's quite easy. Hey, I will get back to you, meaning I will answer you later. It's not correct. Amhara, I think. Amhara. That's your name, I think. How are you? And welcome. So, Android, someone is keeping you company in the chat because it's been very dull there in the chat. Okay, so that was the first section of this live stream. It was about vocabulary. So I hope you had some little fun because now we're going to move to grammar. And for people, of course, who just joined this live stream, welcome. This is Cool English. We teach you English through stories. We share with you one video every single day. Every single day, we don't miss a day. Every single day, a new video about what's going on in the world in English that you can listen no matter your level in English. You can understand because also we have also the. In addition to that, we have these live streams like the one you are watching at this moment, where you get to learn English live, but I can help you learn other aspects of language like grammar, like skills. English, no, it's fine. It's fine. English, no. So what shall I use with you? What language do you speak? What is your language? Is it Arabic? Is it French? What language do you speak? Okay, yeah, so let's see. Okay, so in this exercise, I'm gonna show you some conversations. You need to tell me, so I'm gonna show you a sentence and you need to tell me what is the correct answer. For example, I can't come today, I'm sick. What is the appropriate answer? Whatever, hope you feel better. That's not my problem. So which one do you think is the correct answer? Sometimes we can feel that there is more than one acceptable answer. You can say whatever, but it depends on your attitude. But which one is appropriate? Is good. Which one do you think is an appropriate answer? A, B, C, or B? Is it also B? All right, absolutely, absolutely. So to be a little bit polite and considerate. We say considerate when we mean that you are feeling some sympathy with other people. If you want to be a sympathetic person, a considerate person, you should say, "I hope you feel better." Not my problem. That's also an answer. That's a valid answer. But if you are an inconsiderate person, if you are a very bad boss or a very bad colleague, you can say, "Hey, that's not my problem. I don't care that you are sick. You need to come to work." Let's look at the second one. I failed my driving test. So your friend or someone, you meet someone, they tell you, "Hey, I failed my driving test. I didn't get my driving license." How can you respond? Again, all of them are valid depending on your situation, but which one is more appropriate, nicer? Lol, it sucks to be you. You're terrible at driving. Hey, you will get it next time. Which one do you think is an appropriate answer? Hey, it sucks to be you, man. You've failed this for like what, the final? It sucks to be you. Or, of course, you will fail your driving license. You are a terrible driver. Android says it's C. The most appropriate is C. Of course, when someone tells you, "Hey, I failed an exam," you should say, "Hey, it's okay, man. You will get it next time," like Android did. Don't be like me and say, "Hey, it sucks to be you." I wish people, if they are more like, hopefully people will be more like that. A lot of them are like, "Hey, it sucks to be you, man. It sucks to be you." But you know what? Sometimes your friends will be like this, will be like, "What? You failed your exam? You are so stupid. But then they don't mean that. They are your friends and just trying to have some fun with you. But other than that, I totally agree. Don't tell that to a stranger. If you're talking to a stranger, be considerate, be polite, be nice. Your boss comes to you and says, we need this finished today. Sally sells seashell down by the seashore. Eric, my friend, let me share this. Eric is challenging us to say this fast. I'm gonna try. Sally sells seashell down by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by whoops. Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. I think this is a very nice tongue twister. This is what we call tongue twister. Thank you for sharing, Eric. This is a nice tongue twister. You can try it at home. It's very nice exercise. Thank you for sharing, Eric. What are you from? So as I said, if your boss comes to you and says, hey, we need this finished by today, we need this project, we need this document, it needs to be on my desk today. How can you answer? Should you say, I will do my best and keep you updated? Or, that's impossible? Or even better, why always me? I love this last answer actually, but I don't know if it's appropriate or no. My friend Isabel on Instagram says, A, seems appropriate. Absolutely, Isabel. Absolutely. I agree with you. So Isabel from Instagram. Isabel is the only one on Instagram. So thank you for staying there. Why always me? That sounds like a nice answer, to be honest. Alright, so but the appropriate one, of course, should be I'll do my best and keep you updated. Because sometimes, well, some deadlines, this is what we call a deadline. A deadline is when your boss tells you, hey, this needs to be done before this time. I need it done by this weekend. This is the last day you should give me the work. Sometimes some deadlines are okay. Sometimes deadlines are not, are absolutely unrealistic. Okay. Back. Okay. So next one. You did a great job. I know. Thanks. I appreciate it. Well, I'm cool. I'm a cool person. What can I say? Which one do you feel? Jazz music is calm. I hope you are liking it. I hope you like. I hope it's not also. I hope it's not bothering you. I hope it's not interfering with the my voice. That's something I don't want. Okay, let's see the answer. Of course, we should say thanks. I appreciate it. I think this is yes. This is Isabel's answer. Okay. Let's. I think we will do something else. Let me see. me see what else. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, nice. Yes, this is a good exercise as well. So in this exercise, I have three sentences. Only one of them is correct. Well, sometimes two are correct. So let me just recapitulate and remind you of what we're doing today. This is Wo English. This is our channel. It teaches you English through stories. But in addition to that, we have these live streams. Well, we have a little exercises to help you practice your English, test your English, see how good your English is. And so the exercise is very simple. It's three sentences, only one or two sometimes, as I said, is correct. And you need to tell me which one is. So, I look forward to meet you. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to meeting you. Which one do you feel is correct? Which one is correct? In this case. So which one is correct? I need your help. Okay, so I'm gonna show the correct one, of course, is the second one. In English, we say, I'm looking forward to meeting you, or I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Always this expression, I'm looking forward to, is always followed by a verb plus ing. You met someone, you talked, and you said goodbye, and before you did, you say, hey, I'm looking forward to meeting you again. Or this is you are like on an email, you can say, I'm looking forward to reading your reply. So I'm looking forward to is always followed by my. What do you mean my bad, Android? I think you wrote something and I didn't see it probably. Next sentence. So again, three sentences, only one is correct. She suggested me to leave early. She asked me to leave early. She suggested leaving early. Which one is correct? All right. So first, of course, the correct one is number. Okay, either she asks me or she suggested leave. Okay, let's do this one, and then we are going to move to a discussion. So, he explained to me the rules. He explained me the rules. He explained the rules. Which one feels or is correct out of these three? Verb to be. Well, the sentence should be, of course. Oops, I didn't include the answer here. Oh, it's fine. So it should be, he explained to me the rules. He explained to me the rules. So let's move now to a last exercise, a little discussion. Okay. Yes. Yes. So for the discussion, I have some very simple questions for you, and I will love that you will share some of your answers. The first one is the following: what's something people think is easy but isn't? For me, I would say teaching. A lot of people think that teaching is easy, but it's absolutely not easy. So for me, it's teaching, for example. So what is something easy? In your opinion, something you tried, something you do, maybe your job, because I'm saying teaching because it's my job, and I know that before I joined teaching, I thought it's a very easy job, but now that I'm a teacher, it's more challenging than people think. So what's something that people think is easy, but it's not? From your experience in life. Maybe it's your job, maybe it's skill, maybe it's whatever else you think people feel is easy, but it's not. Isabel, if you're still watching, of course, on Instagram, you can also share with us your answer. Nice, Isabel is still there. Cool. So what's something is easy, but it's not? For me, it's teaching. I'm gonna write it on top of the screen. For me, teaching. Android says. So for me, it's teaching. Android says, well, doing sport every day. Doing sport every day. Yes. Yes. This is what we call in English consistency. And I totally agree with you. It's one of the most challenging things. What kind of sport do you do, Android? For Isabel on Instagram. So on Instagram, Isabel says learning language. I agree with you, but I think learning languages, some languages are more difficult than others. German, very challenging language. Yeah, so for me, it's teaching. For Android, it's doing sports or practicing sports every day. For Isabel, it's learning a new language. What else, guys, is challenging? What is something that it's more challenging than people think from your experience in life? Fitness, yes. Oh, you do fitness. Okay. You do fitness. Nice. And I totally agree with you. As I said, this is what we call consistency. Consistency is showing up every single day. And yes, a lot of people can start, but very few people can continue. That's the big difference. Okay, question number 2. What's a small habit that changed your daily life? What's a small habit, something small, something nothing of, that changed your life, or that's very, very has a significant impact on your life? I would say exercising. Well, what it's not daily for me, but you can feel the impact. What about you? In your case, what's something small you do every day or you do often that changed your life? Be it reading, be it a hobby, or an activity, or whatever. So what's something small? Very nice. Wake up early. And this is something I want to ask my friend Android. How do you do that? How do you wake up? I cannot wake up early. Even if I set up an alarm, even if I do whatever, I cannot wake up early. It's just my curse. I used to wake up very early, but now I just can't. Whatever I do, I cannot wake up early. So for those wondering what is the question, so you can, by the way, you can answer either question. Just write for me the number. So what's something people think is easy, but it's not? I said it's teaching. A lot of people think teaching is easy. It's absolutely not. Oh wow, I can. Oh no way! I'm going to bed at 9 p.m. That's too early. So no wonder you wake up early. For Isabel on Instagram, she said it's learning. It's learning language. Abdul Qadir is here. Hi. So Abdul Qadir says a very tiny habit that helps him change his life, or that he feels a lot of impacts on his life, is to make a list duty. Nice. That's what we call in English a to-do list. And I totally agree with you. I tried, or I used a to-do list before, and it's very, very useful. To-do list. So you can do it the night before, or you can do it in the morning. You just take a piece of paper, you write what you need to do. It sounds very simple. It's very helpful. Abdul Qadir, absolutely. I journal my day. Or you can do this. And this, by the way, can help you learn English. In the end of the day, write 3 sentences about your day. Keep it simple. Write only 3 sentences about your day. What did you do? What did you like? What didn't you like? This is a very nice template. So just take a piece of paper every single day. Write. Write. What did you do during the day? I woke up at this time. I went here. I went here. Number 2, write one thing you liked about your day, and write one thing you did not like about your day. It absolutely did. It absolutely does. Absolutely. Great. So, Isabel says, to read daily news on the internet to know the events of the world. Okay, so for Isabel on Instagram, maybe you guys cannot see her, because I cannot share the screen on Instagram, unfortunately. So this is for the second question. So Isabel says, the small habit that Isabel does is to read daily news on the internet to know the events in the world. Don't just need to take this carefully, Isabel, because sometimes if you expose yourself to all the negative news that we see every day, that can be very dangerous. Yes, very nice. So for Isabel, the daily thing that she does, or that she likes to do, is to keep up with what's going on in the world. Isabel, if that's something you like, so maybe you need to follow us on YouTube, because every day we share what's going on in the world in English to help you learn English. You need to follow us on YouTube. I also like watching the news. Nice. I don't. So Isabel and Arsenal, or and Android, like to follow the news. I don't like to follow it. It's full of very, very negative stuff. Okay, so I think we arrived to the end of this live stream, guys. I don't want to keep you up for too long. I would love for you to go and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for watching. I my tradition of stay at home. I accept my condition of stay at home mom, and that's a very challenging thing. Being a stay at home mom. I'm sorry, I was about to end the line, but I saw Van's comment. Or Van says, I accept my condition. It's being a stay-at-home mom is not something that you need to accept. It's not a bad thing. It's a very, very challenging thing. Believe me, it's a full-time job. It's actually a full-time job to be exactly or Android exactly. You have. I don't think you use your phone a lot. So I was speaking to Ben. Being a stay-at-home mom, that's a very, very noble thing to do and a very challenging task. Staying at home, that's not very easy. That's not very easy. So, yes, nice. All right, thank you so much, guys. That's all. Keep it up, man. Exactly. Cool. So I think you have a little baby. That's very, very sweet, man. So thank you so much, guys, and see you, Abdul Qadir. Thank you so much, guy, and Isabel on Instagram. Thank you so much. I hope we will see you again in the other live streams. Keep your eye on this channel and see you guys in the next one. Thank you, Haidar. Thank you. Bye.